No matter how much you'll try, things won't always go your way. Life won't always be the way that you want it to be. Things won't always go the way that they have been planned. You will face many problems and inconveniences in the plans that you have, in the things that you're currently doing, or the things that you want to do in the future. So many unexpected things will arise that will just make you so pissed off and so angry, that will derail so much of your focus, that will make you feel so stupid and so annoyed. And what you need to understand is that life will not always go your way. This is like a basic principle that I'm still learning about right now, because it is something that I'm going through at this very moment. In the past few months, things have not been going my way. Things have not been going the way that I planned them. Things have not been going the way that I would like them to go. So many unexpected things are happening. So many annoying things, so many inconveniences are taking place. And yet, I think I've learned a valuable lesson in this time. In these few months, after like stretching my nerves to some crazy limits. I've learned that if I want to be a mature human being, I want to be a mature masculine man, it means that I'm gonna have to face these moments with a clear mind, with patience, with calmness, and not just break down every single moment when I don't wake up when I want to wake up, and then just ruin the rest of my day just because of some like mild inconvenience. Now, if you still want to keep moving forward, if you still want to make progress, even in these kinds of moments, well, then you shut up and you keep moving on. You shut up and you do the work that needs to be done. Instead of whining about all of these problems and inconveniences like a pussy does, like a coward does, like somebody who does not want to do any kind of work, who's always being a pissy little boy, right? Oh, like I just didn't wake up early, now I feel bad and I feel tired and I don't want to do anything anymore, I hate all of this. Oh, I just ate some like stupid stuff today, so I might as well just give up, man. Like, this is not even working, bro. My willpower is destroyed, bro. Like, I hate everything, man. Oh, man, I spent like an extra time doing nothing, just wasting my time. My entire day is ruined. I hate it. I sometimes find myself acting like this little pussy, and you probably do as well. Everybody does. Everybody does and has these moments where you stretch your nerves to a certain kind of limit, and then you just give in. Give in to that temptation to just get angry at yourself, to get angry at the world, to blame the world, to blame yourself, and to basically just feel sorry about you, and then not get any work done, and then just sit around doing nothing, and then just waste even more time. But you know this, right? You know this principle that when things are not going your way, when things are hard, when things are painful, that you have to shut up and you have to keep moving forward. You know this. You've been consistently doing this every single time that you exercise, every single time that you bring your body to some kind of limit. This is exactly what you're doing. Your body is signaling to your mind that I don't like this. This is painful. This is not for me. This is uncomfortable. I don't like it. Stop. And your mind is basically just saying, oh, shut up, right? Just keep moving on, keep doing the work, right? It needs to be done, whether you like it or not. When you're doing some kind of mental work or any kind of other work that you don't really feel like doing, but you know that you have to do anyway, this is exactly what you're telling yourself. Whether you're doing it consciously or unconsciously, you're telling yourself, stop whining like a little pussy and get it done. And so we need to apply this basic principle of stop whining about it and get it done to the entirety of your life. Because I believe that this is a good way to move on past all of these problems, to move on past all of these inconveniences that are making you late in your life, Because in the end, when you look back on all of this time that you have spent, do you really think you're going to look back on it with like pride and happiness and confidence, knowing that you've just gotten pissed off at something and then just stopped doing everything? You've just stopped the entirety of your life from happening. You've ruined so many beautiful chances to do something with yourself just because you got pissed off at some random thing. Just because something in your life is not going the way that you planned it. Maybe it's not necessarily something random. Maybe you're looking for love. Maybe you're trying to find that partner to be with, and you just cannot seem to find that girl anywhere. It's like things are not going your way at all. Maybe you're trying to get into better shape and things are not going your way at all. Maybe you're not as disciplined as you want to be. Maybe your schedule, your sleep schedule, your wake up schedule, your entire daily schedule is all over the place. Things are not where you want them to be, right? But like, would you rather have all of these inconveniences and problems in your life just stop you from living? Just basically ground you down in one certain place and prevent you from actually moving forward little by little? No, you want to look back on these moments, after a few months, after getting to pass this period of your life, you want to look back with pride, with happiness, with confidence for yourself, with self-respect, knowing that you have managed, even in these moments when things are not necessarily going your way, when you feel like you're just slowly losing your momentum, to know that you are still moving on, to know that you're still making small steps towards something bigger. And that is so important, man. Because at the end of the day, what are you left with? At the end of the day, you have like a pretty bad day. You have like a messed up day, right? All over kinds of problems, every single day, inconveniences, everything is not going your way. But at the end of the day, when you are sitting down in your bed and you're waiting for sleep, do you want to know that you've wasted your entire day doing nothing whatsoever? Or that even if you had all of these inconveniences and problems, you still managed to do one or two things right? You still managed to do one or two things which are very important to you. And you managed to do them well. You managed to do them properly. On my worst days, on the days when I'm basically all over the damn place because of school, because of my life, because of my own head, my own problems, because of my own inability to focus on some certain things, to make my schedule properly, right? To manage my time properly. Because of all these problems that I need to work on, my day is all over the place. And yet I still manage to meditate. And yet I still manage to pray and be grateful for the fact that I'm alive, that I'm still here, that I'm healthy, that I can see my family, that I can go out, that I can exercise, that I can push my body to a limit, that I can build some discipline in this exercise skill, that I can perfect the way that I look, the way that I feel about myself in this certain sense. Right, all of these things, they matter so much at the end of the day, right? Because there is a big difference between saying I've done nothing today and today has been a bad day, but I've still managed to meditate. I've still managed to pray and be grateful. And I've still managed to exercise. I've still managed to push my body to a certain kind of limit, which was uncomfortable, which was painful, and pushed past it. Like, these things, they matter so much. And it doesn't even have to be something that big, man. If you're like in a very bad place and you basically cannot do a lot of things, but there's like one or two things that you can do, right? You can read a page of a book. You can spend 1 or 2 minutes meditating. You can just simply take some time to breathe and go outside. If you can just write a few sentences down on a piece of paper and put them in your diary or anything. If you can do a few push-ups, a few sit-ups, then these things, they matter so much in your mental perception. Because again, there is a big difference between saying I've done nothing today, my day has been literally wasted completely, and today has been a bad day, but I've still managed to do 1 or 2 things that I know are good for me. Well done. So which one do you choose, man? You have to understand that weird, confusing times will always exist in your life, no matter what you think, no matter what you believe in. Across all kinds of religions, across all kinds of beliefs and lifestyles, nobody denies the fact that life has its ups and downs. Nobody denies the fact that life is like this. It's all kinds of progresses and downfalls. It's never linear, man. And so weird, confusing, and uncertain times will always exist in your life, no matter what you believe in. And what matters the most is how you actually handle these inconveniences. What matters the most is how you perceive and how you move past these problems in your life. Back to that idea that, at the end of the day, I've done nothing, and today I've done a few things, although my day was pretty bad. But I've still managed to do some things that I know are good for me. And I've still managed to do like 0.1% progress. This is so much better than zero. It matters so much in your mental perception of things. Trust me. And so I'm gonna say it again, man. What matters the most is how you handle these problems, these inconveniences that you're facing every single day, that you're facing in a certain period of your life. What matters the most is how you deal with these things. Because at the end of the day, you can either choose to tell a cool story, and my day was pretty bad, but I still managed to do some good things for myself, and I like that. I like that about myself. I like the fact that I can persevere over these problems, that I can be mature and still do things that I know are good for me. Or, I've just gotten pissed off today and everything has been horrible and my life is horrible and I hate everything. And this can apply to basically so much of your life, right? To so many periods of your life, months, years maybe. But it's up to you to choose how you handle this, man. And I hope that you choose the maturity. I hope that you choose the self-respect. And I hope that you choose the perseverance over the laziness, over the pussifying beliefs that you have in your brain, over the cowardice that everybody out there supports. Keep persevering, man. Don't stop. And one day you're gonna get past it. One day you're gonna get past this and you're gonna look back on this with so much pride and happiness for yourself, knowing that you've still done progress. So yeah, man, I really hope that you've gained some value from this video. If you would like to subscribe to my self-improvement YouTube channel, then you can certainly do that. I've been making self-improvement YouTube videos for almost a year of my life so far. You can like this video, you can share this video with other people who you think will also be able to gain some value from this. And if you want to join my self-improvement Discord server, there will be a link to that in the description. And if you want to go on a free self-improvement one-to-one coaching call with me, where we can talk about anything self-improvement related, whether that's your journey, whether that's my journey, anything, then all you have to do is you have to click the Calendly link in the description of this video. So yeah, man. Choose to persevere over being a coward. Choose to be mature, to be a masculine man, and to keep moving forward over just being like some pussy boy that just keeps whining about life. You got this, man. Trust you. See you later, bro. Have a nice day.